Oh, welcome you front. Elroy. Do 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 do. So yeah, Elroy and the aliens. I've been looking forward to this. I know a dude named Leroy, I call him Frank. Is Repo? Repo is maybe on Saturday. Because that's when my anniversary is meant to be being celebrated. And absolutely nobody is here on Sunday, I say. Lots of people are here. But most people who play Repo are not here on Sunday. Last name Jenkins? Maybe. Interaction mode. Select and drag. Hold and drag. What do you select? Keep inventory items selected. Hotspots highlight. When activated, hotspots highlight gently illuminates points of interest within your surroundings. Using features sparingly. Well, I can aid in navigation. Relying too heavily on it might impact your sense of exploration and discovery. I know. Okay. Give dialogue, speech bubbles, subtitles. Speech bubbles. Let's do that. Film grain. Yeah. So you have to turn the hotspots on. That's quite interesting. Alright. This also has a pause game. Look at it. So I really... An autosave is present. Do you want to override? Can I load into my demo game? No. So why is it even there? Here we go.
As a journalist, you're used to writing about events after they've already happened. You conduct interviews, do research, and work really long hours to connect the dots. But as an outsider, it's very rare that you get a chance to become part of a story, to see it unravel before your eyes.
Don't worry, I'm very close to canceling my anniversary stream regardless, so don't worry too much about it.
About how I met Elroy.
There's a chance it just won't happen at all.
A hamster?
A hamster?
I waited 18 years, and you bring me...
Un hamster?
It wasn't easy to catch, boss.
Oh, very well. Prepare test subject Alpha.
Preparing test subject Alpha.
Soon, my dear.
Is that a hamster? It is a hamster. It looks like a potato. I guess hamsters do look a bit like potatoes.
The blood moon gets its name from the reddish glow cast onto the moon by the sunlight refracted in Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon has haunted many civilizations and was often believed to signal malevolence, ill fortune, or major change.
overslept! Again. Oh, that's probably the reporter from Slope City News. I'm coming! I should get the door.
Hey.
My apartment keys.
Keys.
Just a sec.
So we have a drop-down menu, which is nice. You know, I always like a drop-down menu, you know.
Hi, I'm Peggy Wolf.
And we're gonna
from
meet
Slope City
April
News.
O'Neil,
Elroy DeLuna?
you know?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in. Thanks for coming here on a Sunday.
No problem. I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. Shall we get started?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
I'm building a rocket.
A rocket?
Yes. The first commercial rocket that can take off, reach the atmosphere, and return to land in the same spot.
Oh, cool. You mentioned you had a prototype?
Yeah, I just need to make some last-minute adjustments. It'll only take a minute. Would you mind waiting here?
Sure.
It's a guy from
Please,
Cloudy
make
with a
yourself
Chance
at
of
home.
Meatballs. Don't you think the girl looks like April O'Neil, though?
Shoot! This is my one chance to let the world know about the DDL-3000. I wanted to finish it last night, but obviously fell asleep. I'd better hurry upstairs and get it ready. My engineering diploma. Best in class of 91.
Not really. Fair. I think she does.
Me and my dad. A long time ago. Me and my dad. A long time ago.
Him and his dad, guys. Him and his
My
dad.
good old VAX mainframe. I had to pawn the screen and keyboard so I could afford the rocket fuel. I'll buy
From the
them
many
back as soon as I get
versions
my
of
funding.
her. Well, I meant from the... Is it like the 80s or 90s TV anime cartoon?
The propulsion module. Fuel goes in, blazing speed comes out.
Well, I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stickers on my door, which is out in the hallway. And she always looks the same in it, in a yellow jumpsuit, okay?
I got this laser cutter from Sierra's junkyard. It's missing a diamond though. My dad always used to say, pressure makes diamonds.
And pressure does make diamonds. That's how it works, right? You put pressure
The
on
Slope City
carbon, is
Chronicle.
it?
We've been getting this paper for over 20 years.
I like...
The Slope City Chronicle. Peggy Wolf writes for them.
There's like an April every year.
A bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice, at least.
Happy birthday, Shin.
The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna. My dad. It's a remote control, so I can launch the rocket from a safe distance.
When's my birthday? I'm not gonna tell people when my birthday is because I'm not celebrating it this year.
My glorious.
It's not really
water
a
closet.
secret, but I'm not celebrating it, so I don't want people to know. Because I don't want anything. I don't want anyone to wish me a happy birthday. I'm not
The
doing
broom I borrowed from
birthdays.
Mrs. Kandinsky.
Broom.
Step 1, install the propulsion module. Step 2, attach the guidance module. Step 3, fuel up the rocket. Step 4, profit. The guidance module for my rocket.
I love the music for this game as well.
Best rocket fuel you can get.
You still wish me a happy birth. I
Eastern
don't
Slope
want
City.
it though. I don't want to remember it's my birthday. I just don't want to deal with it.
Is that a crow or a magpie?
It's very cute, whatever it is.
I get 55 channels, including the science program, engineering 24/7, and NASA TV.
What a
glorified
nerd.
Fuel tank. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from up here. Best rocket fuel you can get. At least in Slope City.
Happy birthday. Sure, that works.
Whoops. The spout fell off.
It can be
I'll
my
have to reattach it.
birthday today.
The spout that fell off the fuel canister. Aha!
Wow.
There. Now I can fill up the rocket without spilling my precious fuel.
Alright, so...
Fits perfectly. Nice. The DDL-3000 fully assembled. All it needs now is some fuel.
Sod off, this day is already taken. Happy birthday, Candle. I will not steal your birthday. I don't want a birthday. I don't need a birthday. I'm old enough as it is.
My pride and joy. Ready for action. Miss Wolf? Hello? It's ready!
I'm coming.
May I present the DDL-3000?
It's... wow. It's very... yellow.
Wait till you see her fly.
Before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, your full name is Elroy de Luna, right?
Yeah.
Son of Diego de Luna, the famous archaeologist?
Yeah.
Author of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He spent a lot of time on that book.
Dr. de Luna went missing in 1975, right?
Yeah, well, he went on an expedition and never came back.
Is it true that he was working with Mayor Wanderbrust at the time?
I think he was, yeah.
I was 5 years old, you know?
Wasn't your dad looking for the Hani Pentagon?
Oh my god, lady, you're here for
Yeah.
him, not his
We
dad.
talked about it all the time.
But what if he actually found it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Hey, do you want to see my project or not?
Sorry. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Let me just use the remote so I can start the launch. Okay, everything is ready. Follow me. We need to take cover.
She wants a DILF. Well, his daddy is not there. She'll have to go to The Last of Us and get Joel.
For the love of...
Was that it?
No. The circuit board got fried for some reason.
Oh, should I come back later?
No. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll get a new one.
All right. Do you mind if I check out the telescope in the meantime? Is that a Telefire D2?
D3, actually. I just got it last week. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks.
I should hurry to Sierra's junkyard to get a new circuit board. I really hope she's there.
I might stream The Last of Us 2 tomorrow. B! How are you doing, B?
There's that strange sound again. I think it's coming from the ceiling. I'll check it out after I've shown the reporter the DDL-3000. I'll need to get a real bed one of these days. Step 1, install propulsion module. Step 2, install guidance module. Step 3,
I'm
fuel
doing
up
good.
and
How are
launch.
the aliens? We've only just started the aliens. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Master 3000 keeps my food at a
Rosewater was
constant 4 degrees Celsius.
fantastic. This game's gonna be fantastic.
Fridge Master 3000 keeps my food at a constant 4 degrees Celsius.
Oh, you use a Celsius.
These are absolutely yummy. I lost 15 pounds after switching to a Wonder Shake only diet. Perry Street, the quietest corner of Slope City. They're talking about the lunar eclipse. Tonight is the night.
I love this demo. I've been so looking forward to this game.
The hair salon is closed today. They still owe me a free haircut after I fixed their helmet dryer last week. Mrs. Kadinsky, my neighbor. I like her. Although she can get a little nosy sometimes.
I understand.
Elroy.
I'm always
What are
nosy.
you doing up so early?
A reporter from Slope City News is doing an interview with me.
Oh, that girl who was poking around here before.
Yeah. I'm getting interviewed for the Slope City Chronicle.
Reporters these days, they're getting younger and younger. Is it about that rocket of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out so I have a better chance of getting some funding.
That's exciting. So, why are you
He's
out
like
here
5.
chatting with me instead of in there doing your interview?
To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. Remember what happened last time?
Don't dwell on the past, kid. Just forget about that old hag's house. A little explosion never hurt anyone.
Only because Mrs. Simmons wasn't home that evening.
Quit yammering. Look at me. I could have been Mrs. Mayor now. And do you see me complaining?
Didn't you say you'd quit smoking?
The prices they charge for cigarettes today, I'm never buying another pack again. Just finishing my duty-free stash from the old airline days. I have just 73 cartons left, and I'm done for sure.
Just 73, guys. Just
What happened
73.
between you and the mayor anyway?
What happened? We were in love is what happened. Until that Zarya girl showed up. My Cyril couldn't take his eyes off her. There was nothing I could do to make him stay. But, you know me, I survived, like always. I've got my cats and my health.
Definitely
Gotta go.
has her health.
Bye.
Yeah.
I feel like she's the person that Dogma's been talking about this whole time, you know? Bend her over, look at her butt cheeks. I bet you there's bullet holes. At least she has a cat. 73, that'll be gone by the end of the week with the way she sounds.
Filled to the brim with pizza boxes and takeout cartons. At least I managed to get rid of them all before Peggy arrived.
So this is what I really love. This map. Look at this map. Look how cool this map is. This is such a cool map. There's like cars on it. It reminds me a bit of Stardew Valley's opening screen, actually, with the hills in the back and the birds. I love this, though. I don't think Whitta's seen your copy pasta. She's also walking at the minute, so she might not be able to read it properly. I'm sure she'll love it. The Dogma pasta is beloved here. But yeah, look, see the birds, they flutter around. It's all nicely, like, pointed out where you can go. You got your little cul-de-sac up here, which is really nice. You can even see the trees in the breeze, you know? I'll share later, yeah. The water's moving as well. It's a nice map. I like it.
Sierra! Are you there? Darn it. She must be coding again. In the zone, she calls it. Guess I'll have to figure out how to open this myself.
This is all in the demo, so I know how
That's
to
a
do all
pretty heavy
this.
tire.
All getting very full.
What's a gate without a proper pulley?
There's a gate without a proper pulley.
Pulling this opens the gate, but it needs to be unlocked first.
I need a...
I don't know why Sierra doesn't just install a simpler gate. Fake Armandi bags. The police sometimes sees fakes, but I have no idea how they end up here.
Yeah, he has 2 dogma pastas.
A classic run-of-the-mill bucket.
Got a hole in it.
I'm sure Sierra won't mind if I, borrow this. This thing powers Sierra's computer rig. It looks like it's overheating, and the gas is running a little low. These cars have been here for decades. Sierra emptied the gas tanks a long time ago. We used to siphon gas from cars using this hose.
Don't talk about me that way!
Sierra, do you mind if I borrow this hose for a bit?
Uh-huh.
I guess that means it's fine.
Plop.
The radio is playing Mayor Wanderbrush's speech on repeat. Sierra's rig is state-of-the-art.
Mayor Wonderbrust has categorically denied claims
These
by an
nuts.
anonymous citizen
Wow.
about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrust Tower.
Leo, did you know that at some point in the campaign, Mikey made so many D's nut jokes that Nikki made him give up his best joke, which was the D's nuts jokes, for exchange for a magical item? And then when everyone got offered whatever it was they paid back, she refused to give Mikey the D's nuts jokes back.
Claiming that, quote, important mayoral business is preventing him from partaking in public events at this time. In other news, Slope City's own Theater of Dreams is working on a new play written by mysterious author Cirilio.
I don't know, I don't watch their shorts, I watch the full things.
One last time is set to be on schedule to premiere next week.
I don't watch shorts.
Pre-ordered at tonight's Blood Moon Festival or at your local vendor.
I also missed everything the radio just said.
Mayor Wonderbrust has categorically denied claims by an anonymous citizen about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrust Tower.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people.
The shorts are so good. They are, but shorts are addicting, and I don't want to get addicted to shorts.
Going on in Wonderbrust Tower. The mayor has declined our invitation to host tonight's Blood Moon Festival in Slope City Park, claiming that, quote, important mayoral business is preventing him from partaking in public events at this time. In other news, Slope City
I'm a sweatpants cow.
is working on a new play written by mysterious author Cirilio and directed by
Shows how I get Insta reels and TikToks without having to sell my soul. Who wears short shorts? Dogma wears short shorts.
Sierra Jones, one of my best friends. Also, the best coder
I
I
want to
know.
get addicted to shorts. I don't, though. I don't. I'm addicted to enough things.
Hey, it's you. What's up, Elroy?
Quite an elaborate lock you've got there.
Pretty cool, right? Keeps all the half-wits out.
Glad to learn I'm not one of those.
Wow.
Haha. Very funny.
Good job understanding how clocks work. So, what can I do for you?
You know the rocket I've been working on?
You mean that we've been working on. If I remember correctly, I wrote the firmware for it.
All right, no need to nitpick, but yeah. Well, the FR128 circuit board is fried.
I
What do you
watched
mean
the
fried?
Hopra
Did you set the
episode
CMOS
last
jumper
night.
exactly the way I told you?
I also watched Gideon and
CMOS
Chuckles
jumper?
fighting, and Mikey
Man,
like
you're supposed to be
rolling
the
so
hard worker.
poorly.
I was
He got like
wondering if
ones
you
and
had a
twos, whilst
replacement.
Gideon got like
I only have an F on
18s.
512.
Chuckles didn't
It'll
do a
work just as well,
damn
but
thing to
using that much
Gideon.
memory is total overkill for what you're trying to do. Not to mention a huge waste of money.
I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll set the DDoS jumper.
CMOS jumper. Don't screw it up this time.
All right, got it. Thanks, Sierra.
The things I do for my friends.
What are you working on?
I'm coding the engine for my next space game. It's gonna have super smooth scrolling and render dozens of enemies at the same time.
You mean kind of like Blobs from Outer Space?
Do not mention that game to me again.
It was a great game.
Until the publisher screwed me over and stole my code. The new game's gonna be so much better. Just not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Any ideas for a name?
You can put Elroy and the aliens in, I think. Elroy. And... the aliens.
There.
That's funny. Any ideas for a name?
I
Let's
can
have a
put
look.
lots of things in. The Love Doctor. Why not the Love Doctor? Where's the? Oh, it's still up here. Do 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 do. Love Doctor 2000.
There.
You know what? That might actually work.
Is that chair on a spring? It is.
Later.
It is just a spring. But look at this computer. This computer is literally running off this generator as well. This music reminds me of Steptoe and Son. Bo 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 bom bom bom. Ba da ba bum bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba da bum 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 ba bum.
Here we go. Whoops. Almost forgot again. CMOS jumper set and ready to go. There.
Oh, look! A bird! It seems to really like your rocket.
All right. Everything's ready for launch.
Oh, no. The bird might get hurt. We need to find a way to make it leave first. Shoo! Shoo!
See, it won't listen. Let me try. Shoo!
What about the chimney? Maybe we
Shoo!
could light a
Shoo,
fire?
bird!
And smoke it out?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
Elroy is really
gently?
just Shin.
I guess we can try.
Elroy's just Shin. Gotta make a call at lunch. Is it for the apartment? Hydrate. I can hydrate.
Ah, there. Paper will catch fire faster than a log.
The models
Hi
remind me
again,
of
Mrs.
Daedalic
Kandinsky.
games, like
Hi.
Deponia and all that.
Could I borrow your matches for a while?
You mean like you borrowed my broom? I haven't seen it in months.
All right, sorry. I'll get it back to you soon, I promise.
You better. Here, you can keep 'em. I have plenty.
Thanks.
Oh. Poor guy.
Sorry, I kind of just did the bit that's in the demo really fast because I want to do a bit of the game that I haven't seen, and obviously I don't want to waste, you know, Leo's time when he needs to start stream with me messing around in the game. You can't wait to see me do
There.
Bioshock.
I think we're ready, Miss Wolf. Remember,
You might want to, but you might want to
really
wait. Well, actually, no, it'd be funny because I'm really bad at Bioshock.
Follow me.
I am actually bad at Bioshock. Last of Us maybe not that bad, but
Preparing for
Bioshock I am
launch.
very bad at.
4, 3, 2, 1, launching.
I very often get turned around, you know?
Wait, what was that?
I love the feeling because it just felt like a 80s, 90s child sci-fi thing.
No, Elroy! Are you okay?
No, I think I don't have any teeth left.
That was quite a landing.
Haha, very funny. Something must have gone wrong with the controls.
I saw some kind of electrical discharge. Maybe that had something to do with it?
I'd better go check the damage.
Brace yourself. It's not pretty.
Oh, wow. It's ruined. 9 months. And all my savings. I'll never get funding now.
Sorry about your roof. And your rocket. Maybe you can still save part of it?
I need to go up and check.
Go to a Kanoka doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
About the journey. That's true. It is about the journey along the
gosh.
way.
I hope it still works. Let me try and pull it out.
Spoken like a true man.
Let's see. Oh my. Oh, great. But wait, what's that glowing thing down there? Maybe I can see it better from downstairs.
I have a feeling he would have saw it better from there. You know? Right where it was.
Holy cow, what a mess. But hey, what's that glowing thing up there? Is that what's been making the noise?
You're a cat? I thought you were the world.
Ah, Diego de Luna's Legend of the Hani Pentagon. I love this book. Whoa, what is it? A radio or something?
Someone must have hidden it a long time ago. Nobody did any fixing up there since my dad disappeared. Until now.
Hey,
Hello.
look! There's some kind of button in the middle. Something's happening.
Cat world. My
Is that
dad
who
would
I
hate
think
it
it is?
here.
Wait, is this thing on? Sayak. All right, let's do this.
Dad!
Hello, son. You must be wondering where I am. I have no idea how long this message will take to get to you, or how long it's been for you.
18 years.
I don't think he can hear you.
I'm losing all sense of time here. You remember the story about the Hani Pentagon I used to tell you at bedtime? It turns out, it's all true.
I knew it.
There's a whole new world out here.
A
son.
whole new
My business partner,
world.
Cyril Wonderbrust, trapped me here.
Do 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 do
something
do
back with
do.
Something dangerous.
Mhm.
I need you to get help and come find me. You'll need the gate crystal. If I know Cyril as well as I think, he'll keep it close. Once you have the crystal, find the honey pentagon. Check my book for clues. I love you, son. I never wanted this to happen, but I'm stuck here. And you're my only hope.
Oh my god. Do you realize what this means? All these years, everyone's been saying the Hani Pentagon is just a legend. I have to tell my boss. This is gonna be the story of the decade.
Dad?
In that
He's
tiny thing he is.
Alive?
Yeah, and we are going to find him.
We?
Yeah, didn't you hear him? He said to get help. I'm your help.
I don't know.
I'm
how
not sure if you were the
we-
help he was talking
Where do we even
about.
start?
We start by figuring out where the Hani Pentagon is. Come on, let's go.
Go where?
To Slope City News. We need to get to the
So
bottom
none
of
of this was in the.
We can use the
It
computer in
ended
my
pretty
office.
much with
But
the voice recording
my
from our
roof.
dad.
What if it rains?
I actually know a guy. But it's Sunday, and I don't think he'll be able to help you out before tomorrow.
Look, I need to process this.
Sure, I understand. Take as much time as you need. I'll be at my office. I can start trying to figure out what the heck happened in 1975.
Dad. Could you really be alive? All right, she said Slope City News. That's a few blocks from here.
You don't even care about him, just his dad, pretty much.
I think we scared off that bird for good. I hope it's going to be okay. It's completely
She had
destroyed.
no real interest
Months of hard
in
work for
what
nothing.
Elroy was doing. She just heard the surname and came for that, really. What did I have for breakfast? I didn't have breakfast. I didn't wake up for breakfast. I woke up, went to the toilet, and started stream.
Hey, Elroy!
Hello.
Yeah?
What did you say to that girl? She ran off like the devil was chasing her.
We found a message from my dad.
Diego? What did it say?
I think he may be alive.
Holy macaroni, alive? Alive where?
I'm not sure. Somewhere far away, he said.
Well, are you gonna find out?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Why the hell not?
To be honest, it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it. It took me a long time to get over my dad being gone. Now that I have a chance to learn more about all that, I'm afraid of what I might find. I'm afraid of feeling like I felt back then again.
You never get over losing a parent. Believe me. It just becomes part of who you are. All those feelings, they are repressed, maybe faded, but they are still there. Real and deep. If I had a chance to have one more conversation with my father or mom, I would take it in a second. Trust me, Elroy. If you don't go after this, you'll regret it forever.
Maybe you're right.
Darn right I am. Now, get your ass moving and do this.
Okay.
This old woman knows what she's talking about, you know?
Our last talk got a little heavy. I need some time to decompress. Besides, I have to meet Peggy at Slope City News.
I mean, there's a bit of a stutter. Let me just check to see if there's a stutter on my recording. Well, the recording looks like it's fine, just like OBS. Club City News. Look at that. I'll go if you stop smoking. I'll go find my dad if you first give up the cigarettes. I want to see you throw the 73 packs of cigarettes you've got in the river. It wasn't even packs, was it? It was cartons.
You made it.
Hi.
Listen, I wanted to apologize for earlier. I got a little excited, but I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now.
That's all right. It's been 18 years. But I think I'm ready to find out what
That's
really
in
happened to my
sloppy
dad.
You
news.
sure you're okay? We can give it a few days.
No, yeah, I'm sure. Let's do this. Here, I brought the book.
The Legend of the Hani Pentagon. In Keres, a language spoken by Keres Pebula people in New Mexico, Hana essentially means pine tree. It's believed that the ancient Ryungi society used large pine tree-shaped objects in their religious worship. No item or place of such kind was ever found in the desert, but cave drawings and artifacts from the era indicate the existence of an important place of religious worship and divination. Archaeologists also found numerous clay tablets with symbols, and some believe that the symbols represent a writing system like an abjad or even an alphabet. After careful study and with help from linguists Dr. Lee and Dr. Kanker, I've been able to decipher 15 of these symbols.
To think that the biggest mystery of our time could be hidden inside the San Gallardo Valley.
It's a big valley with a lot of desert.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that.
These letters and numbers could be useful.
I might want to write this down.
So Hani means pine tree in the Keres language.
Yeah, looks like it. I was doing some reading, and Keres is considered a language isolate now. Although it used to be grouped together with other languages, like Hokansuan, Wichita, Siouan, Yuchi, Caddoan, and Iroquoian, I think.
Sorry, I'm writing this down. M equal O. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay. What exactly is the Hanai Pentagon? I believe that it might be the most important archaeological discovery ever found in North America. Everything we have uncovered so far indicates that it should lie somewhere deep in the desert around San Gallardo Valley. Due to the vast distance and difficult terrain, all searches have so far been unsuccessful. However, I believe that with sufficient funding and a capable team, the Hanai Pentagon could be finally found. Based on the decades of research, I am convinced that the Hanai Pentagon contains not only unprecedented archaeological value, but also a powerful ancient device with an unknown but based on all evidence pointing to it extraordinary significant function. Why was the Hanai Pentagon so important to the Rigoni society? Who had built it? What was its purpose? Some of the Ryungi tablets we've we have uncovered over the past several years are made from an incredibly durable material of unknown origin. Right, ads, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
What is?
The troll. Oh my god.
Oh,
There you go.
alright.
That's why I was. This is what I've been waiting for. Nice.
Tanking.
you asked me tanking.
Oh my god, you see that?
Like,
Aye.
his final words. I'm tanking.
Fictional. The golf balls aren't that hard. I mean, they are hard, but they're not that hard. You're making this much harder than it needs to be, my friend. I'm hoping my commentary is helping you. I hope it's making you very happy. Don't forget, you need to jump to this side, right here. Vic, you missed it. I knew I heard one. No. Oh my god, that's so good! Oh my god, Kirsten! Alright, what is the time? Oh! The cat! It's my cat. Oh, this cat is heavy. How did it go? This cat is too heavy. Alright, let's find our way out. Where did everyone go?
I just like being able to do stuff to Asuna. Tell your girlfriend I love you. What? What? What am I saying?
Oh, it's lost. Does anyone have a key?
No.
Oh, we got a key. Onwards.
Has a take item feature function.
Don't do that.
Can't stop me.
No, it's bad.
God, you're so dumb. They made a log so big that it took 3 flushes to wash. I don't think I wanted to know about your toilet habits, Candle. I know you're very proud of this. What do you want? A star? A sticker? Candle loggery?
Been acting strange all day.
Please just come. And don't forget your talisman. You must wear it always.
When a woman has to ask you to please come now.
Love.
You're doing something wrong, my dude.
Love will set you free. Love means never having to say you're sorry. I realize that I loved you more than everything. More than the sunrise.
I'm back.
What do you know about these Ryongi?
Nobody really knows who they were. They seem to appear in a certain moment in history without clear continuity.
It seems completely resistant to erosion and environmental factors because no equivalent material or technology that could produce this material is known to exist in the world. Some of my colleagues have begun speculating whether its origins could possibly be extraterrestrial. Were they brought to Earth on a spaceship, a meteorite? Was the Hanai Pentagon some kind of conduit to another world? This is all pure speculation, of course, but based on everything we know so far, the magnitude of uncovering the secret of the Hanai Pentagon could be monumentous.
Do you think it's possible that there's an extraterrestrial connection here?
I always thought the alien theory was a bit far-fetched.
Oh, I don't know what
After seeing
edit
your
it
dad's
was.
message,
What
I'm not
was
so
it?
sure.
Oh, so welcome in, Laser. Welcome in. Was it the FMV one? For thousands of years, this incredible mystery has laid hidden right under our noses. Dozens of archaeologists have toiled over the century to uncover the clues that will eventually lead us to its discovery. After all these years, we finally have sufficient data to support an all-out expedition effort. Whether the Rigoni are our ancestors or visitors from a faraway land, it is our destiny to uncover the secrets and complete the circle of history.
There. Those numbers.
It looks like a coordinate. 34.0584
It
degrees
is called
isn't there
Falling in
supposed to
Love,
be a
I think,
second
by
number?
Youngtown.
north.
Oh, what?
Oh, must have gotten some rocket fuel on it. Well, we have the latitude at least. Do you have a map? And a pencil?
Let me check.
Was there more than that book, though?
There should be pencils in the cup behind you.
Let's take all the pencils.
34.0584 degrees north. This means the location is somewhere along this horizontal line. Shoot, that's literally hundreds of miles of desert. This is pointless. We'll never be able to search that whole area.
Wait, I might have some clues to narrow it down. I've been looking through our database for news from 1975, when your father disappeared, trying to spot anything weird, anything that stands out. And there are 3 things.
Can I go back?
Zarya Wonderbrust died in an accident in 1975.
Wait, Zarya? That sounds familiar. I remember my neighbor Mrs. Kandinsky talking about her. I think she used to date Mayor Wonderbrust.
Maybe you should go talk to her again. Zarya Wonderbrust died in an accident in 1975.
Wait, Zarya? I remember
Maybe...
As Zarya Wonderburst dies in a tragic accident, it is with great sadness that we must report the tragic loss of Zara Wonderburst, wife of Cyril Wonderburst, CEO of Wonderburst Industries. The police report that Mrs. Wonderburst lost her life on May 24th after falling from the Wonderburst Tower rooftop due to some kind of electrical failure. Witnesses saw Mr. Wonderburst leave the scene visibly shaken. Like most citizens of Slope City that night, Mr. and Mrs. Wonderburst were observing the lunar eclipse. The staff of the Slope City News would like to extend their sincere condolences to Mr. Wonderburst and Mrs. Wonderburst family. Blood Moon Festival. On May 24th and 25th, a total lunar eclipse could be seen from Slope City. This was the first blood moon since 1971, and the city celebrated it with a festival held in Park Square. Mayor Jones addressed a 100-strong crowd shortly after the eclipse, saying that to move forward, we must look up. Soyuz 17 returns to Earth. On February 9th, the Soviet space mission carrying cosmonauts Alexei Gubarev and Gregory Greco safely returned to Earth near Stalingrad in Kazakhstan. The purpose of the mission was docking with the slut. They're docking with the slut. It says salute. It says salute. Yo, V, welcome in. How is V doing? Salute for space station and completing various scientific and engineering objectives. The mission set a Soviet mission duration record of 29 days, surpassing the 23-day record set by the ill-fated Soyuz 11 crew aboard Slut 1 in 1971. Yeah.
Pompous Compass went out of business in 75.
Pompous what?
The Compass Company. It went bankrupt that same year. Apparently, there were hundreds of reports of compasses spinning uncontrollably around a certain area. Wait, you have got to be kidding me. Charles McGee was the founder and CEO?
You mean Space Blanket Charlie from Park Square?
Yup. You should go talk to him.
Pompous Compass goes bust. After decades as the #1 compass manufacturer in America, Pompous Compass has finally forced to close its doors. Over the past several months, an increasing number of defects had plagued the company, which, due to its lifetime money-back guarantee policy, had to refund almost $1 million. Sources close to the company reported that its CEO, Charles McGee, was struggling to accept the situation, and that he seemed genuinely unwell. Our sources have further reported that Mr. McGee had been reaching out to anti-government organizations, claiming that a larger conspiracy had caused his sudden fall from grace, and that either the government or a larger financial player was behind it. Slope City News also received a data disk from Mr. McGee, allegedly containing proof for his claims. Our technical team has reviewed Mr. McGee's data and could not find any conclusive evidence of foul play. We wish Mr. McGee all the best in his further entrepreneurial endeavors. United Nations Day for Women's Rights and International Peace. On March 8th, the first United Nations Day for Women's Rights and International Peace was proclaimed for International Women's Day during the International Women's Year. Very woman. Pompous Compass Goes Bust is the name of my Scat Fusion band. It's a great one. I like it.
This article is about a missing train station.
Train station?
The San Gallardo Express went from 13 stops to 12 that year.
Well, why is that significant?
It isn't in itself, but when I went to check
God,
where
there's
the
something
missing
about
station
Sex
was,
Pistols
all
here.
information connected to it was redacted.
Like someone was covering it up?
Possibly. Maybe you can ask around Slope City Station, see what you can find out.
Punk rock. A peculiar new band called the Sex Pistols gave a concert in the United Kingdom on November 5th, opening for the headliners Bazooka Joe. Singer John Lydon, who is a complete crazy man nowadays, billed as Johnny Rotten, was backed by Glenn Matlock, Steve Jones, and Paul Cook in a performance at the St. Martin's School of Art. According to observers, the band was unexceptional musically, aside from being extremely loud. They performed several cover songs, including The Who's Substitute, The Small Faces' What You Gonna Do About It, and Steppin' Stone, made famous by the Monkees. Before the punk rock outfit could play a few original songs they had written to date, Bazooka Joe pulled the plugs as they saw their gear being trashed. A brief physical altercation between members of the two bands took place on stage. Is this a thing that really happened? Wait. Bazooka. It was a thing that really happened. Oh, dude, and Bazooka Joe's bass player was fucking Adamant. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow, that's interesting. Come back from a walk and now we chill. Nice. I hope you have a nice chill day. Can a kangaroo jump higher than the Empire State Building? Of course, the Empire State Building can't jump. Good point. Well made. San Gallardo Express from 13 to 12 stations. According to sources at Slope City Railway Station, the San Gallardo Express line, the only line connecting Slope City to the rest of the valley, will be reduced to 12 stations beginning next month. Sources at the mayor's office list public safety as the main reason for the announced reduction. Slope City News has so far not been able to find out which station is being cancelled. We will monitor the situation and keep you informed.
All right, got it. Go see Space Blanket Charlie, talk to Mrs. Kadinsky, and snoop around the train station. What about the crystal my dad mentioned?
Let me worry about that part. I'll be here trying to figure out a plan.
Can I continue to read this book?
My dad's book. I've never quite gotten around to reading it.
No, so there might have been more in that book that I missed, which kind of annoys me a little bit. Actually, talking about that, I didn't actually click around the building here.
Old newspaper articles, diplomas, and a picture of some old guy.
That's our founder, Mr. Charles
Some old
Foster
guy.
Hearst.
Just a regular phone. Huh, an inkjet. Interesting choice. I would have thought a laser printer would be better for an office like this.
I try not to print a lot, saving the environment and all.
Peggy Wolf, the journalist, and a fan of my dad's work. Hi.
Hey, Elroy.
So, we need to narrow down the location of the Hani Pentagon.
Yeah. Do you want to see the articles I found again?
Sure. Let's go over this one more time.
I would have preferred to be able to look at the book again.
How's it going with the plan to get my dad's crystal?
Still working on it. I'll try to make one by the time you find the location of the Hani Pentagon.
Sorry, but I need to ask. How come you're helping me with all this? Especially after that whole disaster with my rocket.
Are you serious? Look, I'm a journalist, and I can recognize a good story when I see one. And this, my friend, is the story of a lifetime. Besides, I'm a nerd for all things archaeology, and especially the stuff your father was working on. I mean, the Hani Pentagon, a giant conspiracy involving the mayor of Slope City, the chance to find the famous Dr. DeLuna. There is no way I'm letting this go.
Do you think that my dad might really be alive?
It's possible, at least.
Yeah, she's
And
like
even
all
if-
excited about
and I'm
this
not saying
story,
that's
and
the
this
case,
kid here is just
but
like,
even if
my
he's
dad
not,
might be
don't you
alive,
wanna know what
yo.
happened to him?
I
She
guess.
doesn't care about his dad or him. She just cares about her career.
Back to the grind.
Good luck.
So that's one of the nice things about this, because like because the map is so well drawn, like they could just stick anything anywhere. It's pretty cool. I really like this map. I think I've mentioned it 20 times now, but this map is pretty fucking cool. I like the map. I like map.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
Hi.
Peggy and I...
Do I like the map? I might like the
I
map.
like the sound of that.
Not as much as I like
About
clowns. If
time
there was
we
a
met
clown on the map, it
someone.
would be great.
Come on, Mrs. Kandinsky, it's not like that. Anyway, we've been doing some research, and it turns out Zarya Wanderbrust died the same year my dad disappeared.
Really? 1975, right? Never made that connection.
Can you tell me more
Do you
about
remember
what
that
happened?
because of my dad disappearing, or
You know,
because
I
you just
used to
keep
date
track of
Sir
when the woman you
Wanderbrust,
hated
now
died?
mayor, until he left me for that young little thing, that Zarya. I was heartbroken. Still am, to be honest. That son of a... Anyway, Cyril was suddenly madly in love. It all happened so fast. I was sure it wasn't gonna last. But it did. And he married that girl. Took her to Vegas, the whole deal.
Took her to Vegas.
Then, one day, I think it was 75, they were up there on top of Wanderbrust Tower. He used to take me there, you know.
I keep thinking they're
And if I
saying
remember
breast.
right,
Wonder
there was a
breast.
total lunar eclipse. Like tonight. And I don't know what happened, but the girl fell from the tower and died.
That's terrible.
I think that to this day, Cyril would do anything to get that girl back.
Do you think there's a connection? My dad and Mayor Wanderbrust used to work together.
I don't know. I never asked him about his work. But I do know one thing. Cyril never lets anything or anyone stand between him and what he wants.
Mrs. Kandinsky, my dad mentioned something called a gate crystal. Mayor Wanderbrust is supposed to have it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it? It's super important.
Gate crystal. That sounds like something from Cyril's expeditions. But he never really talked about his work. He always did spend a lot of time in his office, though. That's the first place I would look if I were you. I'm not sure they'll let you in, though.
Maybe they don't need to let us in.
Oh, exciting. You know, we once snuck into the marketing director's office at the Elroy. He had a legendary liquor cabinet from hosting all those important big shots.
I need to go through my bot and redo all my bot stuff.
And everything closed real
I need to
early
clean up my
that
bot.
today. Anyway,
What time do I usually go bed? It
do
depends.
know a little something about breaking and
Between... Like,
I
go
didn't
to
say you were going
bed.
to
I
break
go
in.
to bed between
Well,
11 and
whatever
1.
you do, I don't judge. Just make sure
When
you
I
don't
go to
get
sleep.
caught.
I suppose she said the gay crystal then. It's the gay crystal.
Hey, do you remember that the San Gallardo train used to have 13 stops?
To tell you the truth, I never really kept count. Besides, I prefer
We love the gays. We
driving
do love
to
the
taking
gays.
train. Why are you asking?
Well, apparently there are only 12 stops now, and I'm trying to find where that town is the train has been skipping.
I have no idea. But there's probably someone at the train station who knows. Why don't you ask there?
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks anyway.
I'm spacing the
Gotta
fuck
go.
out. I'm not
Bye.
sure I'm actually
Yeah.
taking any of the information she gave me in.
This lady looks like she's going on a trip. Hi there.
Oh, hi. Are you going to Draketown for the symposium as well?
What symposium?
The Geographical Symposium, of course. I'm writing an article about it for the Slope City Journal.
Slope City Journal, huh? Do you know Peggy Wolf?
Oh, yes. Very ambitious, that girl. I like her energy. Good writing skills, too. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, sort of.
Uh-huh. Well, she's a keeper, that one.
If you're going to the symposium, you must know a lot about this region?
You could say that. What I don't know, I can look up in this book. San Gallardo, Chronicle of Settlements, published in 1974. Very few copies exist, you know. I found it in my mother's things after she passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear.
No, don't worry. It was a few years ago, but thanks.
Any chance I could borrow that book of yours?
No, sorry. This was my late mother's and it means the world to me. But I'm happy to use it to help you if you want.
Do you know anything about a train station that used to be part of the express line?
I'm afraid I know nothing about train stations, but if you give me an old place name, I can look it up for you in this book.
See you later.
Alright.
Looks like this bus is going to Draketown.
Not Draketown. Never Draketown.
Your baggage unattended. For security reasons, unattended baggage will be removed and destroyed. Using our patented high-pressure implosion system.
Unattended baggage detected. Danger.
They have a little robot.
Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Whoa!
It then did a little fart, guys!
Unattended baggage. Reduced to a
It did
pile
a little
of dust.
fart! Did you see the little fart?
Unattended baggage will be destroyed.
I've always wondered if they actually follow through. Time waits for no one, does it? The guy in there might know something about the 13th station.
Reaper was in this?
If I put a bag on the floor here and leave, the security bot will probably destroy it. I better not bother her.
Why do I feel you two are up to something?
They keep an actual security bot in there. They keep an... excuse me?
Yes?
Fancy bag security system you got there.
Us?
Greystone
That would never happen.
failed once.
But are you worried about false positives?
Like what?
Now I
Like
can't
innocent
tell
people
whether
getting
you're
their bags
actually
destroyed
up to
while
something or
using the
not.
bathroom?
Oh, we take security very seriously. At Slope City Station, we don't wait, we detonate.
We
But there
detonate.
has never been a bomb attack in Slope City.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why do
see?
you think that is? People like us, behind the scenes, making the world a safer place. You're welcome.
Okay.
I love this old man.
wonder
You're
if
welcome,
you could
guys.
help
You're
me with something.
welcome.
Go on, I don't have all day.
All right. So I heard that the San Gallardo Express used to have 13 stops.
The San Gallardo Express is a 12-stop line. Always was, and always will be.
Preemptive explosions in it.
article
Oh my
said-
god. You
Now
and your
move
fucking
on.
golden
You're
kappa.
holding up the line.
You see this
Line?
bitch here with his golden kappa?
There's nobody here. Great. Hello? Where did you go? That's
You
strange.
Wellich.
He must be hiding something. They keep an... This poor guy's been coming here every day for years. He never gets on a train, though. I don't want to bother him.
I do, though.
I'm not putting my hand in there.
I want you to, though.
A golden color spray.
A golden spray, you say? Kind of like a golden shower, right?
He looks exactly like the ticket clerk inside. I wonder if they're twins.
Couldn't be the same guy.
He looks... Hey, you look awfully familiar.
You probably saw my twin brother, Carlton.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, don't sweat it, kid. We're both used to it.
Is that really your twin brother in there?
Yes, that's Carlton, all right. We've both been working here for almost 30 years.
You seem so different from him.
Oh, well, don't mind Carlton. He can be a bit grumpy, but he means well. That's why they've got me working the tracks, while he's more behind the scenes.
Where is this train going?
There's only one line in this valley, the San Gallardo Express. 12 stops between Slope City and Cactus Falls. We stop at every station.
Can you tell me anything about a 13th train station?
13th train station? Where did you hear that?
A newspaper. From 1975. My dad disappeared that same year, and I'm trying to see if there's a connection.
That must be a mistake. This train only has 12 stops.
But why would the article lie? I just learned that my dad may still be alive after 18 years. All I want is a location. Were you working here back in 1975?
I was.
Then you have to remember the name of that station.
I'm terribly sorry, but I guess I forgot it.
Please, it's really important.
I'm sorry. I just can't tell you what you want to know. My brother Carlton is in charge of all the back office work, you know. Well, why don't you go inside and ask him?
I did, but he won't help me either.
I'm sorry. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh,
Can I go on the train?
I wish there was something I could do.
I'll be back.
Thank you for using the Slope City Express.
I haven't used it. I'm just standing outside it.
Hello.
Welcome to Slope City Station.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Thank you for using the Slope City Express.
I'm not ready to hop on just yet.
Okay, no, we can't go on.
Hey, kid. Come over here for a second. I think I might be able to help you out.
Oh no, the homeless guy. He's gonna help me, guys.
Hi. You said you could help me.
I heard you talking to Wilson about 1975. A lot of things happened that year. Big and painful things.
Yeah? My name's Elroy. What's yours?
Well, I'm Stanley. Stanley Rosebud. People call me Stan. I used to be the electrician at Wanderbrust Tower until 1975.
Oh, did you get fired because of, what's-her-face's death?
So, what else happened in 1975?
Well, there was the accident at my work. Some kind of electrical malfunction. Mrs. Zarya, the boss's wife,
Yeah.
she fell off the tower and died. May 24th, 1975. I remember there was a blood moon that night, and everyone was trying to find a good spot to watch it. Mr. Wanderbrust and Mrs. Zarya had the tower rooftop all to themselves. Oh, what a terrible tragedy. Everybody blamed me, of course, the electrician. But I clearly remember doing maintenance rounds that morning, and everything checked out all right. At least I thought it did. I never had a chance to go back and check my logs again.
Okay.
So, how long have you been living like this?
Well, after the accident back in '75, I got fired for negligence. And they made pretty damn sure that no one else would hire me either. I blamed myself, of course. And the bottle was the only thing keeping me from going insane. I got really depressed and fell into a hole I couldn't dig myself out of.
That's really
Nowadays,
sad.
You get all these people saying, take this pill, or meditate, see you shrink, but back then you just kind of sat there, fading away, rotting, really.
That's sad. I feel bad for laughing at the homeless man now,
Did you happen
guys.
to know my dad, Diego de Luna?
I feel
think he worked
bad.
with Mayor Wanderbrust.
Wait, you're Dr. Diego's kid? I knew you looked strangely familiar. He used to bring you around all the time. The only kid for miles with fiery red hair. Must be from your mother's side, I guess.
I guess so. I never knew my mother.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but your dad, oh, what a guy. We used to talk about poetry a lot.
My dad liked poetry?
Oh, yeah. The Romantics in particular, deep in the shady sadness of a vale, far sunken from the healthy breath of morn, far from the fiery noon, and eve's one star.
Sat gray-haired Saturn, quiet as a stone. John Keats.
A fellow John Keats admirer, I see.
Not really, but I read Dan Simmons' sci-fi novel Hyperion, and I always do my research.
Science fiction. Two words I never thought went well together. So, what's your dad up to these days?
He disappeared in 1975.
We look forward to working
Yo,
with
Moon,
you.
welcome in.
Get
And
along.
I'm going to find him.
Hysteric Moon underscore just
for
joined
you.
the fun and games.
Welcome in. How's it going? What were you up to? I hope you're doing well. Wait a minute. Thank you, though. RBI Baseball 4. I have no idea what the hell that is. I don't know what that is. But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Annakumaa. I am a streamer from the UK. I am an idiot. We're doing a new point and click that came out like 2 weeks ago called Elroy and the Aliens. It's very, very fun. Finishing Mega Drive game, 221, RBI, Baseball 3. I've never heard of that, but I'm also, like, know nothing about baseball, never had any interest in it, so it doesn't surprise me. Moving onto RBI, Baseball 4, oh my god. If anyone here isn't following Moon, please make sure to do so. They're very, very cool. They're extremely fun to watch. And they are doing the Mega Drive stuff. They're doing Mega Drive games right now, and we love the Mega Drive here. I love the Mega Drive. Most people here would call it a Genesis, probably, but I like the Mega Drive. But yeah, Moon, if you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I will be streaming for a little bit longer. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and do this for the next couple well, not next couple minutes, like next 40 minutes. I work tomorrow, thank you. Have a lovely stream. I will. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you greatly. Get good rest. Get very good rest. I can talk. I'm definitely not tired.
This may sound weird, but do you know anything about a 13th train station on this line?
No, not really. Why?
The newspaper said that this train line went from 13
I love that this
stations
guy
to
said he
12
could
in
help me, and now we're
1975,
asking about the
same
thing
year
he's
my
gonna
dad
help me
disappeared.
with, that he doesn't
I
know
my
anything
dad
about
and Mayor
it.
Wanderbrust were doing archaeological expeditions together.
He's there, all there like,
maybe
I
this
can
could be
help you,
connected
kid.
I
Alright,
don't
help
know
me with
about a
this. I don't know anything
station,
about
but
it.
I do remember one name being said over and over around the tower back then.
What name?
Los Santos.
Santos.
Los Santos?
Yeah. We were shipping a lot of supplies there back then. I always wondered what was going on there. It sounded important.
Typical American
All I
hobo.
know is that it's somewhere in San Gallardo.
It may be worth a shot. Thanks a lot. No place called Los Santos here. I need a more detailed map, or another source of geographical information.
Okay.
What was it like working for Mayor Wanderbrust?
Well, he wasn't mayor back then. I started working for his father, Mr. Allister, in '65. Now there was a noble man. Wanderbrust.
This guy
Senior.
doesn't look old
It was a
enough
big break for
to
me
have
getting that
been
job.
working for
Used to do
someone in
work all over
1965.
town as an electrician, but
I don't know why, but he
Wanderbrust
gives me
Tower, that was
Ernest
the real
vibes.
deal. Mr. Cyril was the director of operations at first, but
Oh,
took
so
over
Cabron,
as
were you gonna...
CEO
Did you have something you wanted to say to me?
after his father passed. Yeah, we didn't always see eye to eye. And
My bad, can I still have
he wasn't
$5?
quite the man his father was, but I never had any real beef with him until that day. Ah, breaks my heart the way things played
Oh
out.
my god. You might want to see your doctor, that's becoming a problem.
I gotta go. Bye.
Good luck finding your dad. He was the most resourceful person I ever knew. I'm sure he's all right.
Thanks.
And then you just... dead. Good luck finding your dad. You're dead,
Hello.
your dad,
Welcome
dead.
to Slope City Station.
Right, we can't talk to him about
be
it.
back.
We'll
Thank
be able
you
to
for
talk to the
using
woman
the
outside
Slope
about
City
it, though.
Express.
Ah?
Excuse me?
The shortening
Yes?
continues.
Do you have the time?
Now let me see. It is 1:15. Look up to see what time it is o'clock.
Ah, ha, ha. Thanks.
I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but that is the time. Like, 20-something past 5.
You and the conductor look very much alike. Are you brothers?
Then really
Wilson
see a
is my twin
doctor.
brother, yes.
How's that working with family?
As long as we keep out of each other's way, it's fine. That's why I'm back here, and he's out there.
Just so you know, I found the information I was looking for. No thanks to you. See ya.
The best way to do it. Just ignore me.
Hi there.
Hi again.
Could you look up the name Los Santos in that book of yours?
Certainly. Oh, goody, I always like a good puzzle. Let's see. Lacrimosa, Lexington, Los Alamos. Oh, there it is. Los Santos, a small town with a population of 12.
Does it say where it is?
It says the closest towns are Caesarville and Draketown.
Caesarville and Draketown. I remember those from the map. Thank you so much. You've helped me a lot.
You're welcome. Just out of curiosity, may I ask what it is you're looking for?
I'm gonna find my dad.
Oh, how exciting. Good luck with that.
Thank you. So, if Los Santos was part of the San Gallardo Express line, the 13th station has to be somewhere between these two. So, the missing train station should be somewhere inside this circle.
Nice.
This is still too much ground to cover. I need to narrow it down a bit more. I should go talk to Space Blanket Charlie. Maybe he can help.
Warm in the sun in my car, but cold when I crack the windows.
I've narrowed down the location of my dad.
I should keep, so for my review, I have like, because my big problem I have with when I'm doing my reviews is I never like stay on anything for long enough to get good like footage of it. I just like click on and click off again. Great shredded wheat. Big arm, jackaroo, Andalong, Malograd, Malmograd, Forense, Frankenville? I want to go to Frankenville. You need more Fujitora? Same. I like Fujitora.
This is still too much ground to cover. I need to narrow it down a bit more. I should go talk to Space Blanket Charlie.
That's
Maybe
everything is Meteor. That looks like Charlie, yeah.
As an engineer without a sense of aesthetics, I'm always baffled by how someone can create something so beautiful.
I don't know what that is, Jonathan. Don't know what that is. He's an American with meteors.
She seems pretty talented. Hi.
Hi there. Happy Blood Moon Day.
Happy Blood Moon Day. to
Oh,
you
it's
too.
an Australian.
So, what are you painting?
The blood moon. You know, it's not just about the moon looking a little red. I want to capture the emotion, mystery, and the power of the spectacle we're going to experience tonight. You know, a lot of people believe that lunar eclipses are
She's
a
hot with
sign
pink
that big
hair.
change is coming.
Is that what you believe?
Well, if you think about it, for a few minutes, the Earth,
I have a
will be
very
positioned
specific type, to be
directly
fair.
between the moon, which, as you know, has great influence over all sorts of things like tides, sleep patterns.
Werewolves?
No, but seriously, we'll be directly between the
It's
moon and the
clowns.
sun, which is basically
yeah,
the main
sure.
source of energy for all life on this planet. The moon, yin, and the sun,
I know it's your
yang,
type, kind of. Yes.
directly in.
Look up
the moon.
Adam
People
Pacitti
back in
and
the
you,
day
you'll
believed
know
all
my
sorts of
type.
things about the eclipse, like a jaguar eating the moon,
Jaguar.
a demon drinking an elixir of immortality. Me, I think there's definitely some kind of power there. We may never fully understand it, but it has an effect, you know.
Well, don't get me wrong, but I like to stick with science instead of superstition.
I've already seen in
that's
episode 1
perfectly
everyone
fine.
complaining they've
To each
ruined
their own,
Abby in
right?
the Last of Us
Right.
2 TV show.
I like your pictures, though.
Thanks.
What do you make of the festival?
Well, I flew in especially for this.
So you're not from around here?
No, I like to travel with the eclipses. Southern Lights and Northern Lights. I was just in Norway last month. But this event might just be my favorite. Slope City is a pretty charming little town too. Well, at least it used to be.
Ah, so you've been here before.
Yeah, actually came here for the festival in '75. That was one heck of a blood moon, let me tell you.
What year are we all in? All of these people seem way too young. If this was in 2000, like I thought it was. To have been around in 1975.
I get why eclipses are cool. They're rare and interesting to look at. But it feels like people
Sizing
are reading
Cat, what's
far
up,
too
Cat?
much into it.
Well, when was the last time you saw a total lunar eclipse?
Maybe 10, 11 years ago? And another one when I was 5, I think.
What are you now? 20-something? So, 11 years ago, you were still a kid. But now that you're older and more aware of the world around you, maybe you'll get it. Compare the world before and after the blood moon, and see if you can notice any significant differences. You know, they say the one tonight's gonna be special.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be longer.
And much more powerful.
Alright.
Do you know Mr. McGee over there?
Well, we
I
shared
knew
a
someone with the
square,
surname
and
McGee.
he gave me a pamphlet, but other than that, not really. I kind of feel sorry for him. He really believes all these conspiracy theories. Must be a hard life, being afraid all the time like that.
Yeah. You know, he used to be CEO
You know someone
of a
as
successful
well?
company.
No shit.
Tate was being a brat
Wow.
today.
Well, that's why I don't do any of that corporation.
Turn it into
bull.
chips.
Far less stressed that way.
He was called James, but James wasn't his actual first name. He hated his first name, so he went by James.
There was another blood moon here in 75.
Yeah, I was actually here to see it. I think I was probably about your age then. It was a great festival, and people from all over were here. We went really hard with all the partying too. I actually met my husband here. Well, ex-husband. He turned out to be a total
Are you
bull
okay,
after a few
Avia?
years. Anyway, that was my first
Is his first name
proper
actually
adult
Jimmy?
blood
That would be
moon.
funny.
Loved
No, I think it was John.
I heard someone had an accident that day. Died, I think. And come to think of it, looking at the town now makes me realize how
Punch
different
my
it is.
fingers, they are broken.
Yeah, Slope City hasn't exactly thrived since 75.
It's sad, yeah. But think about it. A big change came to this town at the same time as the blood moon. Coincidence? I think not.
See ya.
Bye.
That's an impressive collection of crayons.
Why don't sharks eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Ha 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 ha. Don't you come anywhere near my clowns. Alright? Is there a translator for the chat I could buy? Sure. All it costs you is your soul. Do you want to understand my chat? Do you really want to understand them?
How to protect yourself from chemtrails. Materials for mind control shielding. Stop vaccinating your kids now. Space blankets are made out of a special material that
I need to learn
astronauts use
how to
keep
make
out
a
heat
clown
and radiation.
voice. I need to learn how to do voices, and then we need to do D&D, guys. I don't know who I'd invite to do D&D, but someone's gonna be invited along.
I can't believe this guy used to be CEO of Pompous Compass. I wonder what happened to him.
D&D's nuts.
Hello, my name is...
Found it?
Found what?
My shield hat. Ah! Make it stop.
Make what stop? What are you talking about?
Mind control signals. They're everywhere. Can't you feel them? Oh.
He might have got probed, guys.
Everywhere.
What's this hat you're talking about?
It insulates the brain from electromagnetic and telepathic impingement.
You mean a tinfoil hat?
Don't be ridiculous. It is
Ridiculous.
made out of 3mm thick aluminum of the highest.
You see, this makes me laugh, right? So the game uses Celsius, but then they said aluminum instead of aluminium.
All right then. Did you see who took your hat?
Little monsters in armor. They had shields and weapons.
That sounds like Terry Clark's gang. I know where to find them. If I get your hat back, will you answer some questions for me?
Whatever you need.
All right. I guess I'm getting this man's hat back.
Can we just not
Terry
make
Clark
it?
and her gang usually hang around the basketball court. I should check there first.
Okay.
People are already gathering for the Blood Moon Festival tonight. Every time we came here, my dad would let me throw a coin into the fountain for good luck. No coins in there today, though. The Theater of Dreams. I can't just waltz into the theater without a good reason. I don't know anybody there.
Because they're smart. This guy is so proud he avoided the 5G chat. Oh, I've clicked out of the game. Oops. Maybe I should save the game, actually. I'm coming for you, Seth Rollins. I'm coming hard. Quote by Brock Lesnar. Oh, look, nerds.
Such a shame what happened to Stanton Park. This used to be such a great place. I remember my dad and I coming here every day when I was a kid. I could barely reach the basket with the ball, but it was a thing we did together.
They're children,
I
Jonathan.
love that. Such a shame. The mayor really let this place fall apart. My dad would hate to see the shape the court's in now.
What's with this jaggedy ass fucking pavement or curb even? Why is the curb so jaggedy?
That little brat has Charlie's hat. Hey there, Terry.
Halt! You will address the queen with the proper horrorific.
Do you mean honorific?
LARPers.
Horrific.
Ah, forget it. All right. Hello, Your Majesty.
Oh, hi, Ginger. Has anyone ever told you that you look like strawberry shortcake?
Haha, very funny. So, you're a queen, huh? Queen of what?
I am Terry Clark, the Magnificent, Queen
The
of Slow
Magnificent.
City, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, and Banisher of Redheads. Tell me, is it true that gingers have no soul?
They have a freckle for every soul they stole.
God damn, that's old insults, guys. They don't take the piss out of gingers anymore.
Nice hat you've got there. Doesn't it belong to Charles McGee?
It's mine now. Spoils of war.
A queen needs a crown.
Soils of war.
Come on, Charlie needs the hat back. Terry, your mom won't be happy when I tell her about this.
I am the queen. Your empty threats do not scare me.
You will bow before the queen, commoner.
Yes, bow, Commander.
Besides,
Kick
she
him
would
in the
never believe you.
balls.
She's so clueless.
Almost as clueless as you.
Now I know Tim mentioned I do not know the song. Have I been to America?
I have this bucket. Could you use this as a crown?
I'm sure I know who Tim Minchin is. I recognize the name. Now I'm not sure.
A queen must have a golden crown.
How dare you insult Her Majesty with this bucket?
Yeah, I do know. He's the one with the long hair that always wears eyeshadow. No, not eyeshadow, eyeliner.
Later.
Is the one I string?
Hey there, Terry.
Halt!
I don't know the song though. Orange trolls.
I have this.
Oh, the bucket. We're spraying the bucket. Okay.
You called a queen.
How dare you?
Bucket.
Later.
Later, alligator.
There.
I love the fact that like your crown has to be gold, yet she's wearing an aluminium hat which is silver-ish.
I have this bucket. Could you use this as a crown?
Welcome to Behind American Schools.
You call that a crown? A queen must have a golden crown.
How dare you insult Her Majesty with this?
But it is golden. Wait, what?
I'll have to make this.
Oh, I mean, I've got the gold down.
I don't want to write on that. I don't want to set that. Huh? I don't. There are many uses for a knockoff fancy purse, but this is not one of them.
Just wedgie them. I want to wedgie them.
A fancy gold bucket.
I like the fact that, like, is it gonna be gold?
Let's not do that. Thinking about it, maybe it's time I return the broom to Mrs. Kandinsky. I'm sure she can find a better use for it.
Fucking.
Hey there.
Halt!
You called a queen must have a.
How dare you
bucket?
I don't understand. It is gold now. Alright, we're gonna go somewhere else. Oh, can we go into the theater now? Oh, can the painter do something about it?
I don't think this will work. Hi there.
What's up?
See ya.
Bye.
That's... I can't just...
Oh.
Hey, don't touch those.
Well, I want to buy one.
Space blankets are made out of a special material that astronauts use to keep out heat and radiation. How much for a space blanket?
Can't think. Need my hat.
Alright, the space blanket isn't gonna help me.
I'll be back.
Oh, make it stop.
We've got one more place to go that we haven't been to. I love this Star Trek-like sting it has going for it.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
These are some cool outfits.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
I agree with them. It's a shame what happened to Stanton Park.
Fix the basketball court!
Hi there. Thanks for fighting for Stanton Park. It really means a lot to me.
You got it, buddy.
Thank you for sending that.
Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport!
Hi there.
Fix the basketball
Thanks for fighting.
court.
You got it.
Finally, somebody's standing up for Stanton Park.
I have 2 videos now to
The
watch.
mayor's car. He's making a real statement with that. Wanderbrust Tower. I don't want to go in there right now.
I kind of want to dress like a basketball now.
Cyril Wanderbrust was working with my dad before he vanished. I've always wondered if he knew more than he was letting on. I'm not going in there without a plan in place.
Fix the basketball court!
Okay, well.
Interesting idea, but no.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Do you have anything?
Darn it, not again. Stupid hardware.
I should ask Sierra if she needs any help with the generator. Hey, Sierra, you will not believe what I've got to tell you.
What?
My dad might still be alive, Sierra.
Seriously? How?
Come on, I'll fill you in.
I love her haircut.
Are you serious? You're gonna steal some crystal from the mayor and then go on a dangerous trip into the desert? With a person you just met today?
My dad might
I
still
mean,
be
you
alive,
can come, Sierra.
I'm totally with you, don't worry. Just never seen you this enthusiastic. It's like you're suddenly reborn. You know what Bob Dylan says? He not busy being born
is busy dying.
Amen. Happy birthday, my friend. And sorry to hear about our rocket.
That's okay. I have a new mission now. Hey, what's up with your generator?
Yeah, can you believe it? I filled it up with diesel just a week ago. Piece of crap.
Yeah, but this rig of yours is not exactly energy efficient.
Hey, what can I say? It's got a brand new Pentium processor. Pentium. That's 586. Can you believe it? If you want a state-of-the-art game, you need state-of-the-art tools. Anyway, do you think you can figure out what's wrong with it?
Sure, I can try. You know, it's funny how things work. If I hadn't crashed my rocket today, I would never have found out that my dad might still be alive.
Yeah. Any idea why it crashed, though? The design looked solid to me. And we know for a fact that the software I wrote is flawless.
We do know for a fact,
Right.
guys, you
I'm
know?
not sure. There was some kind of weird electrical discharge that might have
I
damaged
believe
it.
It Takes Two, where the rich
Don't worry, man.
twin gets
You got
adopted by
bigger
these
fish
four
to fry
I did.
by these foster parents. They're clearly bad fosters, and dad owned the junkyard, and they made the rich twin the queen of the junkyard.
Later.
Did you plug it in? Have you tried turning it on and off again? I got an empty canister.
There's nothing in the canister.
Harry the Prince of the Pauper by Mary Kate. I think I watched a lot of Mary Kate and Ashley films when I was a kid. Because we did have the Disney Channel for a while, and they were always on the Disney Channel over here.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport!
Yeah, I thought so.
I bet the fuel tank has gas in it.
Give us back our sport! Fix
There. Now all I need is a container for the gas.
Sport! Fix the basketball court!
Okay, Elroy, there's no going back now. You're officially stealing gas from the mayor of Slope City. But I'm out of options and I've got to find my dad. Besides, Wanderbrust has it coming. All right. I've seen this on TV. I think I need to suck on one end.
Didn't he say he used to do this with Thingy?
Yuck! Ugh, perfect. It's flowing.
Oh, that's right. Awesome. Yeah.
Take gas from the gas bag.
Stick it to the man!
Stick it to him.
Thanks, I guess. There. That should be enough.
Right. BRB, guys. BRB. Can you die in this? Am I gonna die? That would be a yes. Oh, God. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, that killed us both! Kick armor. You don't have a violent nature. I have an extremely violent nature. I am a bear. I will kick everything. Yeah, da 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 da. Oi. Yit dit 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 di. Oi. Yeah, da 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 da. As I was listening to that, I was fooling. I'm in and instantly dead. I'm in and instantly dead. What the fuck is that? He's gonna get the win. Persistence. But he is hella fucking awful against anything that's not gonna be super weak. He is gonna get the win, I say. He is gonna get the win, I say. Fucking dead. Fuck you, you bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Operation, yes, easy flap. Look at that. Notice some shit. Yeah, you sure? Oh no, never mind, I'm dead. Bastard.
He went after Kudu instead of me.
Where's my gun? I'm American. I deserve to have a gun. I want to shoot this woman. I will blap, 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 blap. Everyone, hello, I'm back. I don't know if there's any point in really continuing, though. I shouldn't have done that. I can go do the generator at least.
It's overheating, and the tank is empty. I should cool it down and get more gas.
Cool it down. Can I use that?
I'll save this in case I get hungry.
Oh. How am I cooling it down then?
No way this will work. A fancy gold bucket. There. I think the generator's overheating. I should find a way to cool it down. I'll save this.
Oh.
There are many uses for a knockoff fancy purse, but this is not one of them. Nope, let's not do that.
Alright, let's go get the broom back then.
Thanks for the broom, Mrs. Kadinsky.
Took you long enough to give it back.
Sorry.
Now I can finally sweep up all those cobwebs. My house looks like it's Halloween in here.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
How's it going, Elroy?
Peggy and I...
Oh, I like the sound of that. About time you met someone.
Come on, Mrs. Kandinsky, it's not like that. Anyway, we've been doing some research, and it turns out Zarya Wanderbrust died the same year my dad disappeared.
Really? 1975, right? Never made that connection.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
Well, you know I used to date Cyril Wanderbrust, who's now mayor. Until he left me for that young little thing, that Zarya. I was heartbroken. Still am, to be honest. That son of a... Anyway, Cyril was suddenly madly in love. It all happened so fast. I was sure it wasn't gonna last. But it did. And he married that girl. Took her to Vegas, the whole deal. Then, one day, I think it was 75, they were up there on top of Wanderbrust Tower. He used to take me there, you know. And if I remember right, there was a total lunar eclipse. Like tonight. And I don't know what happened, but the girl fell from the tower and died.
That's terrible.
I think that to this day, Cyril would do anything to get that girl back.
Do you think there's a connection? My dad and Mayor Wanderbrust used to work together.
I don't know. I never asked him about his work. But I do know one thing. Cyril never lets anything or anyone stand between him and what he wants.
Okay.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good idea. I could use this to cut the bucket into a
There we go.
But the laser cutter is useless without a diamond head. Now where can I find a diamond?
Damn.
It's a mysterious box with buttons on it.
Do we see any diamonds? Have we seen any diamonds, guys?
It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from
We
up
need
here.
pressure. Do need pressure.
A fake Armandi purse.
A fire needs kindling, something to burn, and oxygen.
I'm guessing...
Unattended baggage detected. Danger. Danger. Human. Approach.
Do I have to come?
Is this your baggage?
No. I have no idea whose bag this is.
Bag owner unknown. Danger. Danger. Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Hey! He farted out a diamond, guys! That's exactly
An
how
actual
diamonds
diamond,
work.
Forged in the belly of a security bot.
The police is a pun. A Bobby bin. I didn't even pay attention, you know.
You know what? This could actually work. Let's see. Cutting, circular, zigzag pattern. There. That should do it. Fingers crossed. A perfectly usable bucket transformed into a useless fake crown.
It wasn't a perfectly useful bucket. It had a giant hole in it. What were you gonna do with a bucket with a hole in it? What were you gonna do with that bucket, mate? Alright, we'll give the crown to the girl. What's my favorite fruit? I don't know, actually. I like oranges. I like apples. I like grapes. I like strawberries. I like a lot of things.
Here you go.
I do like
Fashioned
bananas.
from the finest steel the Seven Kingdoms have to offer.
Let me see. Yes, it looks adequate.
Very antiquate.
The court approves.
Okay. Now give me the hat.
Your Majesty.
What?
Give me the hat, Your Majesty.
Will you give me the hat, please, Your Divine Majesty?
Here you go, Ginger.
My name is Elroy.
She's ginger. She's more ginger than I am. I'm guessing she's meant to be blonde, but that is Ginger.
Elroy with the tin foil hat. Watch out for the mind control rays, Elroy.
The only person that is allowed to call you Ginger? Other Gingers. I know. Alright, shall we end? Because Shin's probably going to start in a second, and I know you will want to go and watch Shin. He's got the much more interesting stream. Ba 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 ba. Right. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow because I missed yesterday. We are gonna do possibly The Last of Us 2. We might start that, or we might continue with this because I'm really enjoying this. Then, as I said, Saturday is my 5-year anniversary stream, and I'm not exactly like super into it, but we might do some repo if people want to come and play repo with us. I don't know where I'm gonna start. I really don't know what's going on. I don't really... I don't know, guys. I don't know. You might be able to tell I don't know by the fact that I've also declared that I'm not celebrating my birthday this year. So, you know, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking of maybe doing a reading stream on Sunday, though. If people are interested in hearing me read I can't even pronounce the name. Matilda. Why am I trying to put a D where the T is? Matilda. If people are interested in Matilda, I might do a reading stream on Sunday and just sit and read Matilda to you guys. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but maybe it's something I could do. I don't know. And then Monday we'll be doing Elroy, and then Wednesday we'll be doing Old Skies. I'm not going to wait for Old Skies. Elroy, because I need to catch up on reviews anyway. Elroy's going to be on Mondays. Old Skies is going to be next Wednesday because it comes out on Wednesday, I think. If it doesn't come out before I start stream, then I will play it on Thursday and we'll do The Last of Us on Wednesday. I'm not too bothered about playing it Thursday, but I do want to play it next week because Old Skies looks amazing. And yeah, we'll balance it all up after that, basically. Right. I'm gonna raid Shin. I'll raid Shin. I will see you all tomorrow for some fun and games. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have a shower, and I'm gonna have a bit of a cry, because I'm a big cry baby. And I'm gonna probably be lurking because because I don't want to ruin Leo streams anymore. So I'm gonna probably lurk in there, and I'll probably be around on Discord maybe to chat in Discord or something. I don't know. Yeah, Leo also has the Flossing Monkey. Even if you do not yourself have BTTV, you can spam this in Leo's stream when you go there, because he also has Floss Monkey because he made it for me. He made it and he put it up, so he has it. So yeah. Have fun. Bye-bye.